Great. The ghost of a little boy I don't even know the name of.
Wake up.
Yes, yes. Don't rush your elders, especially not when they're bleeding all over the place.
Where am I?
The Citadel. It's my home.
You'll have to explain that one.
Who are you?
I am the Catalyst.
I thought the Citadel was the catalyst.
No, the Citadel is part of me.
Okay!
To stop the Reapers. Do you know how I can do that?
Perhaps. I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
Excuse me, what? Hey! What?
Solution? To what?
Chaos.
Yes, because clearly that up there is order.
Will always rebel against their creators. But we found a way to stop that from happening. A way to restore order for the next cycle.
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone. Just as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
I want to smack you.
Killed the rest.
We helped them ascend, so they could make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
I think we'd rather keep our own form.
No, you can't. Without us to stop it, synthetics would destroy all organics.
Oh yeah, like the
We
gift.
created the cycle so that never happens. That's the solution.
You suck.
The defining characteristic of organic life is that we think for ourselves. Make our own choices. You take that away, and we might as well be machines, just like you.
You have choice, more than you know. The fact that you are standing here, the first organic ever, proves it. But it also proves my solution won't work anymore.
So now what?
We find a new solution.
Great, that's like
Yeah. But how?
several galactic cycles of genocide, but hey,
Created
we'll work together on this.
possibilities, but I can't make them happen. I know you've thought about destroying us. You can wipe out all synthetic life if you want, including the Geth.
I wouldn't
Even
want...
you are partly synthetic.
But the Reapers will be destroyed?
Yes, but the peace won't last.
I wouldn't want to wipe out the
Soon,
gift.
your children will create synthetics, and then the chaos will come back.
Maybe.
Or do you think you can control us?
So, the elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control. Because we already controlled him.
But I can.
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
Oh, those options suck.
Reapers will obey me.
Yes. There is another solution.
Yeah.
A third option?
Synthesis.
Excuse me?
And that is?
Add your energy to the crucibles. Everything you are will be absorbed and then sent out. The chain reaction will combine all synthetic and organic life into a new framework. A new DNA.
I don't know.
Why not? Synthetics are already part of you. Can you imagine your life without them?
And there will be peace?
The cycle will end. Synthesis is the final evolution of life, but we need each other to make it happen. You have a
What?
difficult decision. Releasing the energy of the crucible will end the cycle, but it will also destroy the mass relays. The paths are open, but you have to choose.
So, I'll go up there and destroy it. Destroying the Reapers, and the Geth, and everything. I go over there, I give up my life to become one with the Reapers, controlling them. But also destroy the mass relays. Well, I'm definitely not gonna destroy them. That option sucks. Well, that was kind of the plan from the start. So, I can either take complete control of the Reapers, I can become the Reapers, or I can fuse humans with synthetics. The so-called final stage in evolution. But as I said time and time again, this is not evolution. I would imagine a supercomputer like you would have understood that. Seriously, if we do this, this is not evolution. Evolution is an automatic reaction to surrounding changes. This, what we do here, it's closer to breeding. It's alteration, transformation, but it's not evolution. Life will find its own way. I'm not gonna make that choice on behalf of the entirety of the galaxy. I'm not gonna say, hey, I'm gonna make you a cyborg now, just because Computertopia has a final state of evolution. I'm not stupid like that. I'm not gonna take that away from humanity. Well, there's one option. I'm not much for taking complete control of the Reapers. Kinda goes against the whole preservation of free will I'm talking about. But it is the lesser evil, and if I have to sacrifice one of my principles, it should be the one that hurts the least to sacrifice. In this case, taking complete control of the Reaper will avoid this synthesis things that this computer blabbers about, or the complete destruction. We'll struggle with mass relays, it says, but, well, if the Reapers obey me, who knows, I can help out. So let's do this. Let's end this cycle. Let's end this war. Let's finish this once and for all. Assuming control. I always wanted to say that. Not going to sacrifice the Geth. Not gonna transform the entirety of the universe. Last option. And hey, in a way, guess that also means I'll survive in some weird way. I guess I won't be seeing my friends again. I'm sorry. Guess I won't be meeting you in the bar. I'm going to become a Reaper now. Or all the Reapers. Backing off. And hey, you know, with the Reapers under my command, I can stick around, do some good for the universe. from him as a signal to boost all the galaxy, yeah? It's gonna leave a whole lot of aliens stranded on Earth. A leaf. No, hey, they crash landed. You okay, Joker? Yeah, you are... somewhere. Where the hell did you land? Thank God you're still... Where the hell did you guys land? That's not Earth. What? So... I blast off, become all Reapers, and Joker, Tali, and Jarvik land somewhere on some messed up holiday with all the mass relays destroyed. You know, I can kind of see why this ending got people so up in rage. I mean, seriously? That's it? Can't I at least get some text, like, did the Krogan repopulate? How about everything else? Just... You know, you're supposed to bring closure with the ending. And I'll be honest, I didn't feel like you closed anything, Bioware. Like, seriously, you gotta close it, like closure. You brought it to some of the issues, but seriously? I can understand why people complain. Even though I'm just, definitely understand why someone would be, So yeah, that was Mass Effect 3. So what did I think? Well, all in all, it was a good game. Loved the action, probably been a bit more difficult than normal back in ME1, but that's just me. Happy they revamped the regeneration system. The other thing where you just automatically regain full health, didn't like that at all. So I'm happy they did this. It was an emotional ride, lots of stuff happened, lots of fun, lots of sadness, lots of anger. Could probably have used a bit more varied boss battles, like, you know, with... I liked the Kai Link battle, that was a good boss battle. But maybe they should have gotten some sort of end boss, that would have been nice. And maybe all the other bosses shouldn't have been, you know, Reaper Destroyers, because... That's like kinda... just something a bit... like Project Overlord or Shadow Broker. That would be nice. And what was there to say? It was fun. Some hard choices. Sorry. And the music, well, that was, well, the music was good. It just suffers from one problem. It's a very common thing in video games nowadays, and it's starting to annoy me. It's that thing where music will constantly shift to take into account what happens, like battles happening now, to smooth progression over into the battle music such and back again. Constantly. That makes this game have a problem. A, it makes the music, for me at least, very hard to memorize, which means it's not particularly memorable. I can't remember any of the music. I can remember bits of it. And second of all, it's gonna make the soundtrack hell to listen to. I mean, I remember trying to listen to the ME2 soundtrack. It was just like battle music and wandering around music and character themes just mashed into one track. Didn't like that at all, and it's an annoying habit. I really think we should cut back on it. Seriously. I can't remember it when the tune constantly shifts. So for me, the music has just been there, and you know what? That's a shame. That's a waste. It's not like they haven't had memorable music in it. The battle music for Project Overlord, Battle Against the Shadow Broker, stuff like that. Stuff like we can remember the tune and grab it. But that's just pet peeve of mine. Other than that, what the hell was up with that baby child computer villain? I made the Reapers because robots will always fight man, so therefore I will destroy them all. Huh? So who created him? You know, I really hope for some answers on that. Where did the Reapers come from? Who built them originally? Did this magic computer just pop out of nowhere? Of course it didn't. So yeah, in that regard, there are some issues here that needed closure that didn't. Now this theme, every time it plays very consistently. I admit this theme is pretty memorable. Because it's consistent and follows a progression every time. It doesn't shift. Makes it memorable. Beautiful theme. So yeah. Other than that, I haven't got much to say. I mean, they added a lot of good back into it. Weapon customization, for example. Added a lot more personal feel to the combat. Now, I know some have been saying, like, oh, they take the skill system out. You know, where you can, like, add points to hacking. That means they remove RPG elements because, you know, you roleplay with stats. Never got that. You roleplay by making choices, by making the character you. You don't roleplay by going through tons of inventory and attaching mods. Like back in ME1, that was annoying! But I think, and they took a lot of it out in 2, but added some back in here in 3 and made it smoother. And there's nothing wrong with that. In my opinion. What else is there? What else is there to say? I don't know. There's nothing really to add. The ending sucked, but the rest was awesome. Oh, hey,
Did that all really happen?
Yeah.
Yes, but some of the details have been lost in time. It all happened so very long ago.
When can I go to the stars?
One day, my sweet.
What will be there?
anything you can imagine. Our galaxy has billions of stars. Each of those stars could have many worlds. Every world could be home to a different form of life. And every life is a special story of its own.
Tell me another story about the shepherd.
It's getting late, but okay. One more story.
That's nice, Bioware, but it's very heartfelt and cute and all, but it's not closure. Ah, they're planning further DLC. Yeah, I thought you'd react like that. I personally don't mind. I know there's been some debacle about DLC, but so far I think I personally have been very capable of sorting through a DLC that's good and a DLC that's not. Oh hey, it's loading. BAM! Back on the Normandy. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. Well, I saved to avoid that earlier, but guess it wasn't necessary. How considerate of the game. This has been Eric Cobra, and this has been Let's Play Mass Effect 3 Blind. See you around, and I will of course return to this with the DLC. It gets you every time. See you around.